Pastor, I have to be like the marketing arm of God and promote some of the books of the Bible we don't typically go to, but we should, because all 66 books offer us something for our spiritual walk and our edification. Otherwise, God would not have given them to us. So today, I want to hold up to you for your edification the book of Habakkuk. You're like, what's that? Is that even a book in the Bible? I've never heard. Yes, it's there. It's a small 3-chapter book that's sandwiched right there in the Old Testament. One of the minor prophets. We call them minor because they're smaller in size. It doesn't mean that prophet was any lesser. So the greater prophets would be like your Jeremiah, Lamentations, Daniel. Those are like the major prophets. And then you have the minor ones, the really small ones. Jonah is a minor prophet because his book's pretty small. Anyway, so Habakkuk is a really cool prophetic book in which the prophet has a back and forth conversation with God. And basically the prophet Habakkuk is bringing some serious issues to God. He's not accusing God, but he's saying, God, there's some serious injustice in the world. That's really just been burning Habakkuk. He sees violence, he sees oppression, he sees all sorts of evil and wickedness in the world. And his big question to God is, how long? How long until you respond, God? And he voices a complaint to God. God responds back to him. He has a second complaint to God. God gives him a second, even longer response. And then Habakkuk ends in a prayer of praise. And it's just a really good, like, if you're ever very frustrated with the world, you're frustrated with evilness and wickedness, not just in your life or in the immediate life, but in the news, and you're going, God, come on, deal with this already. Why are you waiting? It's good reassurance that God does indeed respond, and he will bring his justice down, as he is already in part doing it. He will in full. But the verse I really wanted to share with you today happens after Habakkuk's second complaint. So he ushers up the second complaint. He says, what? Your eyes are too pure to look upon evil. Why then do you tolerate the treacherous? Can't talk today. Why do you tolerate the treacherous? Why are you silent when the wicked swallow up those more righteous than themselves? And this is core of his complaint there. Why are you silent? Why are you tolerating this? If I was God, I mean, that's kind of it's kind of between the margins there. If I was God, I'd get on this right away. And before God responds, there's chapter 2, verse 1, and that's all I want to share with you today. He offers up this complaint, and then the prophet of God says this: I will stand at my watch and station myself on the ramparts. I will look to see what he will say to me and what answer I am to give to this complaint. Even prophets don't always know, they don't know the full will of God. They are privy to more insight and more response than your average person. But even they have to wait. And here, I like that Habakkuk, he knows God well enough that when he prays, he will get a response. And so you see this eagerness. He says, I will stand at my watch and station myself on the ramparts. So if you're in a castle or a wall surrounding a city, the ramparts are right there against. That's where people will go, especially watchers for the city, the people at the lookouts, will go and station themselves, watching and wait. So ignore my dog. Stop. They will watch and wait to see. They will watch and wait to see when the runners come, when messengers come, when news comes. They will be the first to find out because they'll be watching and waiting. So if you're really anticipating, it's like when you're a little kid and you've ordered something from a mail order. This is really dating myself. You've ordered something from like a mail order catalog or one of those ads, and you're waiting every day to see if that's the day the mailman or Amazon today, is bringing your package. So you're watching and you're waiting and you're looking out the windows, and when that person comes up, you're the first person out to go get that news. And this is the attitude Habakkuk has here. He has prayed to God. God has not given him an immediate response. And so Habakkuk is impatient. He says, I will now go watch and wait and anticipate your response. And for us today, you're going like, what does that have to do with us? For us today, that is such a great model of prayer. Because we want immediate answers. We want immediate results. When we pray to God and we lift up a situation to him, we're waiting like that second God needs to talk to us. And sometimes he does. Sometimes that answer comes way faster than you thought. But sometimes you need to go to the ramparts. You need to watch. You need to have that anticipation because God will answer. The answer will come. It may not be the answer you want. It may come in an unexpected direction, in an unexpected way. But there is a response coming to you. And so Habakkuk's attitude right here is our attitude, should be our attitude, that we need to go to the ramparts, watch and wait, because God will answer us. And we can't wait to see what that answer will be. So that's my snapshots from the Bible today. So for me and Dash, we want to say, keep praying, keep anticipating, and God bless you.